It took its sweet time starting. And we're back! What a way to start the first session back in like a month.
Yep.
Was that your mic breaking up, or you were imitating me?
I was imitating you.
Okay, wanted to make sure. It took its sweet time. I hit the button, and then nothing happened, and then it started suddenly. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Hellside. It has been a bit, but life happens, and we try to work around it as best we can. But, as always, I am Lakota, and today I am here with Daniel.
Hey guys.
Patrick.
Hello.
Dominic. Every time.
You've got to sneeze.
And my dear brother Steven.
Yes, I finally get rid of the elf.
No, you didn't. There are 2 full elves and you're half elf.
Well, I did throw off a bridge.
Oh.
You could not lift me.
I don't think Joker Jack could lift either of them. His strength score is abysmal. I'm pretty sure strength is his worst stat.
Yes.
Strength is actually a really good stat for me.
Strength is a pretty good stat for you. I can't remind me. What is your worst stat? What is Zell's worst stat?
Charisma.
That makes sense. Those issues with authority.
I have an 8 with a -1.
I know Klaus's is intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not very smart.
What is Yulant's
What
worst stat?
Hmm?
What is Yulant's worst stat?
Dexterity.
Ah, right. Perpetually at the end of initiative.
I have 16 strength and 16 charisma. Go screw yourself.
I'm sorry, dude. You built your character a specific way.
I have 18.
Yeah, I
plus
do
1.
big damage.
You do big damage. You hit real good. Dark energy go burr.
Correct.
All right, I have a couple of things I'd like to open on my phone, and then we can properly get started. Okay, so let me open my D&D Beyond app on my phone. That way I at least have access to it. Okay. Alright, now here's where I go into detail about what happened last time. So what happened last time?
Dom fell asleep.
Tom did fall asleep. You guys finished talking with Harriet and answering some questions. Some you might have been more comfortable answering than others, and Ariel made it very clear she did not want to talk to this person. In fact, she wanted this person not to know she existed.
Because she's not supposed to be.
Exactly. And then you guys got to do some downtime stuff, in which Zell did some hunting, got some new arrows from both the blacksmith and from Ariel, buying him a present. And he also, let me see, you took, was it potion lessons from Uza?
Yes.
Yes, you took potion lessons from Uza. And then Klaus, who gave me the least amount of stuff that he wanted to do, decided to do some humanitarian work and help out his fellow man.
After he beat him up.
Hey, that was a long time ago. Right? Klaus is a man of the people.
He also for the first time tried fiendish potatoes, or at least that's what they get called. They are the odd purple and red potato thing with like thorny vines coming out of the top that I've described to you guys so many times, and you ignored them every time, and finally Klaus ate one and found out it's essentially like combining a buttery potato and an apple.
Apple tater.
Yeah, more or less. And then Joker Jack entertained the town. He went to the center of town and played music and entertained the children. It was a good time. And each of you received gifts from Ariel. As previously stated, Zell got some arrows of walloping, which he can use to knock people prone if they fail a saving throw. Joker Jack got I think it's called a Dark Shard Amulet, which allows him with a successful check, cast an unprepared Warlock cantrip. Mm-hmm. And Klaus got Clothes of Mending.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like the appropriate thing to do. But with all of that done, it is time we get into the last person who didn't get to do any of their downtime. Yulant.
I make no apology.
You are like those downtown.
Good nap.
Yulant. So, your downtime, you wanted to spend time with Uza, practice smithing. And
Correct.
Was there another thing, or was it only the two things?
There was just those two things.
Okay. So, which one would you like to do first?
Ooze.
Okay. Spending time with Uza. You will probably be there while she's teaching Zell potions, because this takes course over 3 days.
Yulant is averagely intelligent. He can ask questions. It's fine.
Alright, so you go and visit Uza, and you see her sort of standing over, and by standing over, I mean she has stretched herself, so she is literally looking over Zell and what he's doing. It's like Zell goes to put something in the pot. Not that one. Zell goes to put Zell goes to put another thing in the pot. Not that one.
Well, this one looks cool.
Not that one.
Jesus. Well, which one do I pick?
Did you know wheat with a bit of blisterwort makes a healing potion?
I did not, actually.
He's correct, although the trick is in the process in which you blend them.
Mortar and pestle.
Yes, exactly. And then a little magic added in on top. And to what do I owe the visit, Sir Druso?
Well, I find myself with a bit of downtime, and I'd like to save work for later, preferably. So I thought I'd come and see my favorite member of this circus we call the town.
Aw, I'm delighted. I hope Winston doesn't take offense to that. None taken. Just sort of waves his hand like he's only half listening.
He's the one who knows the tricks of the trade. Always the solitary old man in the corner. Talk to them. Always talk to them. Exposition abound.
Quite quite right. Although if they're drunk, avoid them. You never know how true the exposition is at that point.
Unless they're dwarvish.
Also true. So, anything interesting you'd like to speak of, Mr. Yulant?
Looks like you've plenty of interest on hand. Would you mind if I hang about, see the process?
Not at all. By all means. Zell, as you go to pick up another ingredient, she goes, not that one!
Might I inquire as to what he's trying to make?
I don't know yet.
Ah.
Nice.
What's in
I asked-
there?
Let's see. What was the first ingredient he threw in randomly after I told him to pick a random ingredient? Oh, I remember. Fireweed.
Of course.
Any amber on hand?
Any what?
Amber.
Of course. That shelf there. And she
I feel
literally...
like mixing fireweed and basically fire glass. You know.
Zell, do you throw the fire... Do you throw the amber in?
Yes.
You throw the amber in. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Both of us?
No, just Zell. He's the one next to the cauldron.
So, I just rolled, right?
Say again?
I just rolled Dex to roll the
Dex
saving throw.
For in your case, Dex plus your proficiency. There's a little box that lists saving throws somewhere on your sheet. If you just click one of the buttons next to the Dex one, that'll give you the answer. Otherwise, your proficiency bonus is currently +2, so Dex +2.
21.
You jump out of the way as a literal gout of flame shoots up out of the pot.
See?
Man, I was wondering how I was
Mixing
gonna
fire
blow
with
it up.
fire.
Oh, right. He also threw in blisterweed. It likes to pop.
Smells good.
Oh, it actually
Should
does.
get something akin to one of those, like, reaction charts the scholars use for chemistry.
I could, but then it wouldn't be nearly as fun when students put in just random ingredients to see what would happen.
May
Just to see
chaos
what-
reign.
Exactly. Chaos is a pleasurable thing, you know? It's like if everything is humdrum and normal, then what's there to look forward to? Oh, I wake up and go to the same job every day. How droll. I much prefer it when I can't predict what's going to happen every day. That's why I live here. You never know what's going to happen in Hellside.
I love that for you.
Thank you. I partly came to this town because it was a favor to my patron. But I can't say I wasn't interested in the place beforehand. I mean, after all, who can turn down the opportunity to to study demons and devils up close and personal?
I'm sure there's some. More cowardly than yourself.
Sorry, what did Zell say?
So I prefer killing them, but you know.
Oh,
I will definitely bring them to you for studying.
Oh, killing them can happen after I find out what makes them tick.
Bring them in, dissect them, see what's inside.
Vivisect, actually. They'll still be alive.
Oh. Sounds even better. Well, hell, from that perspective, you might as well just tie them by the foot, hang them from the ceiling, and beat them like a pinata.
That would be fun. Wonder what would pop out.
Warheads, probably.
Maybe.
Cinnamon candies.
Do demons have candy? Would souls be candy to demons?
Could do.
Writing that down, and she literally stretches her arm over and writes something on a piece of paper that you can't see. Speaking of devils and demons, the succubus you brought in.
Yes?
They've been questioning her.
About what?
Oh, lots of things. Her reason for doing what she did, what exactly her plan was. It's all very boring, but what they did find out is apparently, do you recall that shipment of celesticite that disappeared?
I do.
As it turns out, apparently she was ordered to take it.
Have they figured out where she brought it to yet?
No, according to her, she brought it to a place and it was picked up. She has no knowledge of where it went from there. Or if she does, she's not allowed to say because of the binding spell on her. She is
Troublesome magic Zazori.
She is bound by that bracelet you saw. It's very similar to the spike that's in your neck.
So if we were to, say, make a truth serum and pour it down her throat, we couldn't get an answer then?
Not even then. They thought about it. They asked me what the results would be, and sadly, as much as interesting as an idea that would be, seeing what would happen if you took a forced truth, the power of forcing out the truth, mixed with the inability to speak about something and mashing it together to see what explodes from it. Sadly, it was deemed too dangerous and too much of a risk to the possible information she might have. They're going to hold her for a bit and then turn her over to one of the clergies that's helping out with the war up north. Did I say
I
up
don't
north?
trust that, but alright.
Huh?
I don't trust that, but alright.
I don't remember which clergy they said it would be. I think maybe it was Maxima, considering they're the ones who are more likely to be around the fighting and all. Granted, if she's going to get beaten to a pulp, it'll probably be by a Maxima priest. They do like to play with their toys till they break.
And they all break.
Oh, of course. Maxima's the god of combat. Their entire thing is fighting until something breaks, either themselves or the opponent.
I know that feeling.
Blood god, I suppose.
Zell, you would in fact be very familiar because you've met a few Maxima priests. They are very...
Dickheads.
No, actually,
Fun.
they're some of the nicest guys
Fun.
they're some of the nicest guys you meet right until the fighting starts, and then if you are within 5 feet of them, you are in the splash zone. They are terrifying on the battlefield. You would also be familiar with Maximus Priest. Yeah, they're pretty scary when they want to be. Maxima's pretty chill. He's mostly about, like, perfecting the body and getting stronger. When it comes to actual, like, warlike combat, Maxima Priests are terrifying.
Well, no look I have much room to judge. Seems I'm somewhat beholden to one of those umbrals.
Really? Oh, yes, you did mention that. Have you figured out which one yet?
I could take an educated guess.
I'd love to hear it.
My guess would be doubt.
Duvida. Yes. I'm familiar. Huh. Doubt, the antithesis of fate. So they say.
Ironic, isn't it?
Quite. Would you have considered yourself a devout man before everything that happened?
I said my prayers. Not as much as others, I suppose.
Maybe we're always meant to be an agent of doubt. Or maybe fate is wibbly-wobbly and doesn't exist. But I digress. Is there anything else you'd like to speak of?
Oh no, by all means, continue on.
Alright then. Zell, pick your next ingredient.
We're gonna go with this pink one.
Ooh, those are fun. I don't remember what I pulled those off of, but I'm pretty sure they were the genitals.
Well, we're about to find out what they do.
And we will cut that there. So I assume next you would like to go to the blacksmith.
Correct.
Alright, so this next thing is going to be over 3 days, but the first thing that happens is when Darwin sees you. You launch, sir! I would like to present you with one of my finest works.
My armor's in, huh?
Yes. And he just sort of lifts it up onto the thing. You can very clearly see the hellish wolf, the hell-afflicted wolf lining. It looks very nice. Now, this this is more than just a fancy piece of armor. It came with an additional perk, along with its fire resistance. So, Dom, as you add the armor of fire resistance to your character sheet somewhere, add in its description somewhere, creature slaying fiend. So...
Creature slaying?
Creature slaying, and then apostrophe, and then, like, hyphen, fiend.
Okay.
I have the actual details of what that means somewhere, but to actually look it up, I have to disappear for a second.
Yeah.
One moment. Da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. All right. Helena's Guide to Monster Hunting. There you are.
And it is just I take half from fire in it.
Yes, you take half damage from fire.
Good, I need my health.
Yes, you do. All right, now where is the... Come on. Nope, that's cooking. How stuff's made. This must be where it is. Okay, there's manufacturing flaws. Manufacturing boons. Beans. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Oh, wait. Enchanting is what we're looking for. Ah. Attacks you make against a certain type of creature, as determined by a roll on the random blah 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 blah, deal additional damage equal to your proficiency bonus on a critical hit. Did you catch that? Basically, if you roll a critical hit when you attack a fiend of any kind, you deal your proficiency bonus extra damage while you are wearing the armor of fire resistance.
Let's repeat that.
When you crit on an attack against a fiend of any kind, you add your proficiency bonus to the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That might be useful.
yeah, it's again, the boons on things are not meant to be like super good. They're meant to be like interesting little perks to the items that you get made. All right, is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
Yes, actually, I was hoping that I could get something of a beginner's course in smithing, if that would be fine.
Oh, well, yes, absolutely. I can show you how to smith. I will state that you cannot physically become as good a smith as me.
I had assumed.
Because my stuff comes from, and he just points up. Like, the stuff I'm able to do, I'm only able to do because my celestial parent decided it would be useful. But yeah, no, I can absolutely show you some smithing tricks. So, do you have any experience at all?
Most I've done is maintain arms and armor.
I mean, that's a decent enough base level. All right, let me show you first, let's start with the proper way to hold your hammer.
Right.
All right.
Weirdly enough, things I know how to do. Anyway.
All right, so for this, since it's over the course of 3 days, I run this a little bit differently. Don't be mad. I need you to roll 3 intelligence checks. One for each day.
$18.
That's 1.
$14.
That's 2.
4.
Okay. write down somewhere, Smith training, 2 successes.
I have notes.
Yes. And yeah, over the course of 3 days, you start getting into the swing of how smithing is supposed to work. For the first 2 days, you're fine, but on the third day, there's a bit of a slip up here and there. Partly because you're watching Darwin just so expertly do this that you kind of get distracted by the sheer skill he has. Literally, one swing of the hammer, and suddenly there's a sword there. And it's real, and it works, and it's well made. And it looks like all he did was hit a single ingot that wasn't even hot.
Well, when you got the magic, it's really good helpful.
When you are a child of a
Say again?
when you are a child of a faces.
Right? In this case, in this world, Brimstos, but more or less, yeah. Brimstos is the god of fire, smithing, dwarves, and drinking.
My God.
I mean, he's the god of dwarves. He has to have drinking in there.
Yeah.
But it's at the end of that third day that, as you are leaving smithing training, you see Ariel waiting for you. Oh, hi, Yulon. I'm not bothering you right now, am I?
Oh no, just having to get a bath back at the barracks.
Okay.
What is it?
So, I wanted to thank you guys for, putting up with me. I know I haven't been the most useful in fights, and I know I keep asking a lot of you guys, like, hiding my existence from Harriet and, like, you know, the fact that I'm not supposed to be here. I know that we kind of barely know each other, and I'm asking you to do all these things, but I really appreciate it, and so I wanted to give you something, and she will hand you a box.
I will pop open the box.
As you pop open the box, you find a very well-crafted, horn. Like for blowing, like a horn that you blow into.
Horn.
It is a horn made out of a horn, but...
It's a magic conch shell.
What you have there is a horn of alarm. And within a certain distance, you can blow on it and let someone know that something is wrong.
Is it a horn of silent alarm? Talking to Lakota.
If I remember correctly, yes. It does not actually sound. It literally only makes the sound in the head of the person you're trying to contact.
So he has to
When you
first
use...
single a person out and think about them, and then blow it.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. I have 4 charges daily.
Yep. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good item. It's a common magical item.
It's going in the backpack.
Yes. It is a common magical item. Each of you actually was given a common magical item that was about 100 gold apiece.
Well, thank you, Miss Ariel.
No problem.
This should be very useful on Endeavor.
I almost got you a pipe that lets you blow out shapes, but I thought this would be more useful.
I don't need a pipe for that, but... Oh, not a magical one anyway.
But yeah, I just wanted to thank you for helping me out, like, a lot.
It was no issue.
Well, I still felt like I needed to repay you, but thank you anyway. And yeah, you look like you need a bath, so, walk back to the barracks together?
Yes, absolutely. Let's
Cool.
be on our way.
And you guys walk back to a third house together. And then the next day arrives.
Who's just gonna be jealous?
And then the next day arrives. And the moment it does, you guys can all, as you awake, you can already hear the sounds of trumpets and laughing and screaming and playing outside of Third House, as the festival appears to have started very early. You are also awoken by a lovely smell of roast turkey. Klaus, I imagine you are out the door before anyone can say hello?
Yep.
This is one of those situations where, you know, in the cartoons where the scent trail comes and like goes up underneath the character's nose, lifts
Yeah.
them up out of bed and starts floating them off.
Yes.
That would be Klaus right now.
I imagine so, yes.
I didn't use a spell on him, I swear. I don't think I'm capable of doing that.
As you say that, you see bubbles also floating away. To the smell of the roast turkey.
Anyway, I got notes on our little succubus trinket. Yeah, who wants to see it?
What are you talking about?
Remember I did research?
Oh. Oh, you mean on the painting?
No, on that little trinket of our neck.
Oh, yeah.
Lay it on us.
Who wants to see the notes?
Tell us what you got. What you figure out.
Okay. We know it shocks us a lot. But here's the thing. Shock us, if you get shocked too much, you die.
You're done.
Right.
Essentially, Joker did research and found out that basically the rock in your neck, and by extension the bracelet on the succubus's wrist, has scaling damage. It starts at a d12, the second time it scales to 2d12, the third time it scales to 3, and it keeps going up. Which means eventually you'll all be rolling so many d12s, you will not be alive.
And the best part, they use it at slave collars.
Like poking around rock area. Yes, we got that part.
Yeah.
To be fair, you would also have read that they have fallen out of practice like ages ago.
And now they
Don't really use them. Like the church doesn't even use them unless they're up against a very, very persnickety demon, like a very persistent and difficult demon that might have information. And sometimes it's not even worth using it on the demon or devil because it's not like they're gonna actually talk anyway.
So if you want, yeah, but I think they
You kill him, you send him home.
Huh?
I said you kill him, you pretty much just send him home.
So if they, I'm guessing they try and interrogate our little succubus friend. So they
Uzo was saying something about that.
Well, they won't get much out of her. She gets shocked too much, she dies.
They'll send her to that priest before then.
Well, she's dead anyway.
He'll have fun.
I assume you all eventually make your way down.
Also, I have a list of hellish beasts.
Oh yeah, you did get a list of like the things you can find in like
Yeah.
Hellside, right?
Yeah. I think it was. We seen some of them, and some of them there was hellish deer.
Yeah.
And snakes.
Yep.
That speaks lava.
Spits lava.
Yeah.
Technically, I said vomits
It
lava,
speaks
but
lava.
Yeah. You want to see? I did take notes.
All right. So eventually, you guys make your way down, and you see that yes, they have in fact gotten out a roast turkey to serve you guys because the Feast of Artemaios is basically Thanksgiving. A fact that at least you Launt would be aware of. Zell would also probably be pretty aware of it because it is a cult. It's an elven cultural thing.
Well, I suppose I ought to be finding some spirits if we're doing this. Anyone
does-
up for drinks?
I'm getting one.
Houses.
Definitely.
Cora will speak up and say, I wouldn't get too drunk. You five, come here.
No shit.
Ah.
Can I have a smoke break first?
Nope, come here. Now, normally I'd be telling you what your duty roster is for the day. However, she will pull out 5 yellow wristbands. Put these on.
They won't shock us this time, will it?
Put them on and find out.
All right then.
Carlos puts this on.
Do each of you put yours on?
Yes.
I just put
Zell
mine on the
Zell kind of questions it just a little bit in his head, but he puts his on.
Ariel would put hers on because she sees everyone else doing it.
Joker Jack look at his buckle of his belt. Yeah, I'm done with it. Just put on his wrist.
As you each put them on, the chorus says, with the power invested in me by third house and the power there within, you are all exempt from your duties today. Go have fun at the festival.
It is time to party like the Fae.
Consider it a reward for helping solve the missing persons cases.
So if you're saying we wouldn't have helped solve the missing persons case, we wouldn't have a free day today.
We didn't exactly have a choice there. Anyway.
Exactly.
Technically, you could have just, sat in jail with... You could have sat in jail when Herkin tried to corner you at the market, but,
Apologies for that whole thing. Just,
Oh, don't
trying to
apologize.
do our jobs.
Don't apologize. You weren't the only one who wanted to punch him in the face. If Malik could have believe me, if Malik could have gotten away with it, he would have. You would think without the rocks in our necks we'd have more freedom, but the truth is we don't.
Yeah, old Scooby-Doo over there would have tore him piece to piece.
Who are you calling Scooby-Doo?
Where's
Oh, Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Malik because it's a dog.
Zell, I would recommend being careful about the dog jokes. Malik will only take them for so long before he shows you how dangerous of a dog he is.
Plus, I think she's allowed to make jokes. She has his leash.
She will pull out her sword. She will pull out her whip sword, briefly wrap it around your throat, Joker, and say, "I also have yours." Yes, ma'am. And then pulls it back. You're all welcome to have some turkey, of course, but once breakfast is over, you
Pasta's
are...
already gone. And Mom, I'll go.
And, of course, the tiefling already left. You are all welcome to go out to town and spend time. Although I don't expect to get too many drinks from the Knight Errant today. It's closed down.
So where do we get our brew from?
There's a little place in town that's a bit more available later tonight. It is highly recommended that you wait till the end of the night to visit, though.
Like a distillery?
No, they're a bit of a wandering tavern. They really only show up during holidays.
Huh. Well,
Wandering Tavern. Hey, maybe they might have some face spirits.
Oh, I guarantee you, the proprietor would absolutely have fey spirits.
I require fey alcohol.
Although, I will say, and then she will pull out a box with letters in it.
Speaking of fey alcohol,
She will pull out a letter tied to a bottle and hand it to you, Yulant. This one was...
I'm going to take a part out of Zell's book and immediately taste this. However, what is not in Zell's book, how rich is this alcohol?
It's not...
Or do I need to make a check?
First, the letter is from your mother, because that's who you sent the letter to. Second, it is not the best elven spirits that you have at home, but it is definitely up there. She didn't send you the best, but she didn't send you the worst either.
She sent you the meh.
It's a good sipping wine, but
Exactly. It's very much a sipping wine.
that's fine.
It's good. I don't know wine description, so I have to apologize for that, but it's good.
Into the mess kit.
Remind me, Zell, did you send a letter?
I did not.
Okay.
I sent the letter.
You sent a letter to the centaur lady, yes?
Yes.
You were handed a letter. And she hollers, "Hey, Klaus!"
He's gone. I can give him his letter if you want me to.
Yeah, do that. Make sure he doesn't eat it with the turkey.
I'll try.
Oh, and while you're out there, maybe you can try and win the grand prize at the festival this year.
Eh?
Oh,
Grand
yeah.
prize.
All the proprietors in town, and the three houses run games at the festival every year. And whoever wins the most games gets the grand prize at the end of the night. The grand prize changes every year. It's usually something useful to the person who wins it. Don't know how that works, but that's how it works.
So, can we win it as an individual, or do we win it as a group?
There is one item, but a group can compete to win it.
Any ideas, or is it a surprise?
It's always a surprise.
Right.
I love surprises.
Bit of a gamble, then. How are we feeling, boys?
Well, our room needs decorating anyways.
I believe I'll dabble. What kind of wine you got there, you want?
Not quite the stuff you'd find young scholars drinking, but also not quite something you'd find at a real party in the drink court.
So the wine is meh.
Middle of the road.
I hear
Good
you.
for sipping. It's going into the mess kit.
It's going into the mess kit. I love that.
He's gonna have a glass of wine with his supper every night.
I mean, he
Wine by the fire is perfect.
He absolutely could. Elven bottles are enchanted. Doesn't matter how many times you open the bottle, the booze inside stays good.
I think I met these
Yep.
traveling tavern people.
Well, I mean, that's wine anyway.
I will,
The older it
if you
gets, the
want,
better it gets.
if you want, roll a intelligence check with disadvantage.
Well, I was a traveling.
You say you want?
No, Joker Jack.
I was a traveling guy.
He wants to know. He wants to see if he knows who this traveling tavern is.
Come on, you bitch. It is a 7.
And you're
Is
rolling
he
it with
blonde?
disadvantage.
Does he have a small white-haired wife?
And nope.
Yeah, no, Joker Jack does not know who this traveling tavern is. Again, they only really show up in towns during festivals, so.
So do I.
No, Joker Jack, like, travels to all kinds of towns.
Yeah. Sometimes at birthday parties.
But yeah, so I assume you guys sit down and have some turkey.
Yeah. Joker Jack does.
Do you read your letter?
Yeah.
The letter... Huh?
I was going to say, I'd make a turkey sandwich and go find Klaus.
Klaus is already... I'm assuming... Hey, Patrick, is Klaus already at the table digging into a pile of turkey?
Yes.
I thought so.
I thought he had actually left.
No,
When you say wandering tavern, are we talking Khajiit caravan or are we talking Meliodas?
Are we talking like the cabbage guy off of Avatar?
No, there is a building. There's an alley off the market square with a sign hanging. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
And when you
I am heading there because I'm hoping to get something a little more richer than what I currently have on me to party with.
Alrighty then.
Alonzi.
I assume you'll meet everybody at the festival once they're done eating.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Actually, if you don't mind, I might tag along with you.
Hey, maybe
Also,
we can
thank God,
pull
more
together
turkey
for
for me.
something nice.
Sounds good to me. Klaus, here's your letter, bro.
Thanks, man.
All
Klaus
right.
immediately goes back to eating.
So, Joker Jack, your letter reads, from the centaur woman who we've yet to name.
Yeah.
She's happy to hear you're alive. She tells you that the revolution, quote unquote, that you caused, didn't necessarily fall apart after you turned yourself in, but it certainly lost steam. Granted, the new lord that they have in place is not as bad as the previous one by a mile, but there are many who still are unhappy with the situation. Many of them have talked about locating the prison you're at and breaking you out. She has talked them down multiple times. But she is well, and she intends to stay that way, and she hopes you do too.
Joker Jack is like, oh.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, you killed a lord that was oppressing the people. The people went into full-on revolt mode once he died.
So you started a revolution.
Yeah, just straight out.
Yeah.
He started a revolution. Part of the reason he turned himself in is because people kept dying trying to protect him. And Klaus, as you eat your food, do you eventually read your letter?
Yes.
All right. It is, of course, from your mother. The handwriting is, again, not great. Her grammar isn't the best, and she and her handwriting looks like chicken scratch, which you do manage to make out that it says she's glad to know you're alive. She is terrified for your safety because of where you are. I assume you told her where you were in the letter.
Yep.
She is terrified for your safety. She explains that she asked your close personal friend. She does not use names because she does not know who's reading this letter. If it was safe to tell you where she was, and he said it wasn't. So she currently cannot tell you where she is or anything like that. Because it would put them at risk of being found by the people who killed your father.
And Canadians.
But she's glad to know you're alive, and if you do make it out in 2 years, she will be glad to see you again. Does Klaus still have the lucky coin on him?
He does.
I imagine you probably think about it in this moment as you read this letter from your mother.
Yeah, Klaus is going to. He kind of like spins it between his fingers.
I won't make you roll for that. You have enough dexterity to do that. In the meantime, Zell, Yulant, you go out into the streets, and there are already people just roaming around. You see these booths set up for these games, people yelling and screaming and cheering and people selling party poppers and booze and food and all of these things. And you make your way to the market square, and off the corner you do see a sign that you're almost positive wasn't there the last time you were here. And it reads, "The Lucky Griffin."
I think we found it, mate.
Indeed. The question is, how do we want to party? I'm feeling spring, but I always take recommendations.
Shit, I'm with you.
All right, let's go see if my nose still remembers the scent of a good... anything else. Moonshine here, hold on.
As you open the door to the tavern, it is warm, it is inviting. There are the smells of baking food and something a little bit more chemical. Potions? And you see, bustling around, cleaning, as well as decorating, automatons. Behind the bar, you see a average height man with black hair and half-elven features, who is cleaning glass. And as he is doing so, you also notice that there's something you don't expect to see on person's hands. He's missing a few fingers, but not that they've been removed.
Oh.
It appears that he was born with them.
I know who this
They're
is.
born with that
Oh, wait,
As he
I do
looks-
know who this is.
as he
Quincy,
looks up and
you
says-
bastard.
As he looks up, he says, "Oh, hello! Welcome to Quincy's Tavern."
Oh, Quincy.
Hello there.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh for a bit. Oh, I have been so excited to do this part.
Oh, why?
Well, hello there. As you can see, we're not quite open yet for business. We usually wait till a little bit later to start really get things going, but if you need libations, I can provide them.
Oh, we were just hoping to see if you've any halfway decent, perhaps spring court brew around.
Court? Really? He kind of looks at you and says, "You strike me more of a winter."
Yes, but the winter don't know how to party quite like we do. Theirs is,
I
well, colder.
suppose you're right. And yes, I think I have some very good spring court spirits. It will run you about, I'm going to say 10 gold.
Oh, I can do 10 gold, friend.
10 gold for 10 gold for high shelf, 50 gold for top shelf.
You know what? I've change on hand.
I've changed.
Get us at 50. One bottle, run 25 each.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Speaking to Zell.
If you each want to spend 25 gold on this bottle, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, set track
Alrighty then.
25 from...
Go ahead and give me a bottle of that 10 too.
Not a problem, sir. And he will... So Zell, take 35 out of yours and 25 from Yulant.
And a shot. 2 shots of the best thing you've got here.
Oh, Jesus.
Starting a bit early, are we?
You know, they say the early bird eats the worm.
I won't discourage you, but I will say, pace yourselves. This stands to be a very fun night.
I'm from the Spring Court.
I'm an alcoholic.
Those things mean the same thing, I assure you. Now,
Be that as
let's
it may.
get party rolling.
Be that as it may, and he does pull out 2 shot glasses. Let's call it a gold apiece. A gold per shot. So 2 gold.
Alright.
Is
Here you
one
go,
of these for
Yulant.
me or just for you?
No, one's for me, one's for you. I got you.
Alright. I'll let you company.
Now, I don't drink, so y'all tell me, what's a good pre-party shot?
Shot? Pre-party?
Yes, pre-party.
Pre-party? Vodka, right?
I would say
Good old
good little warmer
metric
up.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Poverty whiskey.
Let's go vodka. I picked this up my last trip to the Cold Lands. I'm told it will put hair on a Yeti.
Good.
And he hands you each your shots.
Well
Cheers.
then, come pie down the hatch. Throws it
Bye.
back.
He didn't put ice in it, but it is cold going down your throat.
That's unique.
And then
Must
it
have been a pill
burns.
bottle.
And then it burns. Once it hit your stomach, that's when the burn happens.
Ooh.
It's literally like your stomach warmed up and then it spread up back to your throat.
No, that's what you call good liquor.
I hope to see you all later tonight.
You will.
Have fun at the festival. And who knows? Maybe you'll win the grand prize. Oh! And if you see... What is her name?
Cora?
No, not Cora. Although he would know her. Owner of the tavern. Mirabelle.
Fuck.
If you see...
Maribel.
If you see
I was about to
Mirabelle...
say Tinkerbell.
If you see Mirabelle, tell her Quincy says hi.
Will do.
We'll do.
Alright, as you guys make your way back to the market square to meet back up with your fellow inmates, let's check. Hey Patrick, you back? Alright. We're gonna wait for him. Let's call this a little break, yeah?
Alright.
Sounds good.
Get some drinks, get like a snack or something. Whew.
I've ate all of those.
I could use more water because I'm out. Careful where you step. Ah! I just got smacked in the stomach. Oh, that... So, Dom, what do you think of my surprise? What did you think of Quincy?
Oh, yes, it took me a second, but good old Quincy.
I hid that from Steven the entire month we were away. I have literally been planning this since I came up with the idea for the festival. I've been planning this since I conceived the idea for Hellside as a campaign setting.
If you described him, I know.
There's an actual description of him written on the thing he gave for people to use in their campaign, but I don't remember where I put it, and I do not have time to go hunting for it. But, however, I think I have a picture of him. I have a picture of Quincy.
Oh, yeah. The new hero on For Honor. It's not my style.
Okay.
Of that.
I mained Orochi. I was that guy for a while. I was a toxic son of a bitch.
No, that guy is an expression of I was a piece of shit. More or less is what that means.
Are you already a piece of shit, Nicole?
I love you too, Steven. Asshole.
Cherry head. This is a very love thing. You cannot break.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go around and grab me some water before we start.
Alright. Is Patrick back?
Nope.
I know I had that picture of him somewhere. Do I just have a folder called NPCs in this one? I can't find it anywhere. I know I had it here somewhere.
Ay, 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 ay. I maxed out my black par? Is that right?
I don't know what you're referring to.
For Honor, the guy with the shield
Oh.
sword. I know it's not Paladin. I know that for sure.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, apparently do not have it on this flash drive. That's annoying. Alright, who's still here? Dom?
Okay,
you're here. Patrick? Nope, still gone. It sounds like Daniel might be on his way back. I know Patrick said he might be... might have to hop out every... a little bit more often because he hasn't been feeling great.
Oh, that ain't good.
I mean, that's why he didn't... Patrick wasn't able to come in today because of it. It's fine. It's fine, though. They figured it out at work. It's fine. But, yeah, no work chat during the D&D stream.
No more what?
No work chat during the D&D stream.
Yeah.
Probably a good rule.
Yeah, it's kind of been an unspoken rule since we started. Just like while we're recording, let's not talk about work.
No.
We all work at the same place. We know how rough it can be.
That's for sure.
And also, don't say the name of the location.
I don't know. I've been on vacation, it seems like.
Yeah, but yeah, let's... change of topics. Let's see.
I mean, change of topics. I'm rebuilding an old character of mine.
I did notice
Yeah.
you were playing Tekken.
Shut up.
I got nothing
No,
against...
I'm not.
I got nothing against Tekken. Enjoy. I think my only thing is people talk about Street Fighter having weird characters and weird story. Street Fighter wishes it was as weird as Tekken.
Street Fighter's really not that weird.
Street Fighter is a part of Tekken now.
Right? That still confuses me.
They put Akuma in Tekken. Shut up.
I love that an old man is trapped in the basement of his own company for years, finally gets out, decides he wants to die, and says, "We need to have a tournament so I can die." Boss, you're never gonna believe this.
You're never going to believe this. But we already have one of those.
That is the plot of Tekken. Is that like Heihachi's whole thing? Is he just wants to die?
Yee.
Yeah, make
But
him,
apparently his own kid and grandkid can't kill him.
make him join the Squid Games. He would die faster.
No, he won't.
No, he wouldn't. Heihachi would murder all of those people.
The dude was dropped in lava. The dude was
Good
dropped
luck killing
from,
Heihachi.
The dude was dropped from the top of a volcano into the caldera, into lava, and still came back for the next game.
Alright, I'm back.
I love
Welcome
that
back,
word.
Patrick. We were just talking about the weird plots of fighting games.
What is this guy made of?
Devil genes, apparently.
I thought the main
Why are their
character
genes
had-
so devilish?
Huh?
Why are their genes so devilish?
That's a great question.
Because of the rips?
Because they're on fire.
Okay. Now I'm all right. Are we ready to get back, or do we need a breather for a little bit longer?
I'm good.
Somebody needs to take the spotlight from my hand.
What was that, Dom?
Eh?
Somebody needs to grab the damn spotlight, though.
Oh, don't worry. You guys are gonna have fun. Trust me. So, you all meet up in the market square. Good lord. Stop that. My 3:30 alarm went off. It's time for me to come home.
3:30 if anybody cares.
I only say that for 12 o'clock. All right.
I don't know. I don't sleep past 3:30, so.
All right. So you guys meet up in the market square. It is bustling. There's all kinds of things around you. I was going to email you guys a list of the games. I'm just going to tell you the games that are available and who's running them. This is also my way of getting you to interact with the NPCs you haven't interacted with yet. Dunk the Danis, run by Second House. Archery Contest, also ran by Second House. Arm Wrestle the Giant, ran by First House. Three-Legged Race, three-legged race run by Third House. Yeah, you guys have a game in here too. Fighting
Of course,
Pit.
we get the rain.
Fighting Pit, run by the Militia. Potion making contest, run by Uza and Winston. Blacksmithing contest, run by Darwin. Iron Stomach contest, run by Mirabelle. Find the Gold, run by Diggerella. Catch 21, run by Elder Boris. Fortune Telling is also available.
Fortune, getting our fortune read.
Yes, getting your fortune read.
I was about to be like, how is fortune telling a game?
It's not. I just I was reading through the list and that one was at the end and I forgot. It's like I knew it was there, but I couldn't. I thought there was one more before it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you guys like to take part in?
Klaus has got the iron belly and the fighting pit for sure.
Oh yeah, I figured those would definitely be Klaus's. What's Joker feeling?
And he's just gonna sit back and watch and just put his lair in his pocket.
Okay. What's Yulant feeling?
Actually, the giant.
The arm wrestle the giant?
Yeah, look, dude, I have 16 strength. I'm a try.
I mean, yeah, you could. You might have a chance.
I feel like you should also do the Elder Boris one.
Catch
What's
21
the one for Elder Boris?
Elder 21 Elder Boris is running
Blackjack.
He's running blackjack, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should probably go play blackjack as well.
I will say I'm running blackjack for this a little bit differently.
I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Each of you has a chance to win at it. Okay. And what is Zell feeling?
He's definitely gonna do the archery.
Of course.
I'm gonna do the catch 21.
Of course. I'm calling it Catch 21, but that's because I couldn't remember what else it was called.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna try the gold thing.
To find the gold. Now again,
Yeah.
you kind of need to do all of them to get a chance to get the grand prize. So really I'm asking, which one would y'all like to do?
Which one you want to do first?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Ariel will state that she's basically up for anything you guys are. In fact, as you look at her, she looks kind of awestruck. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on around her. It's sort of this combination of curiosity and absolutely terrified because it's in her brain it feels like something bad's about to happen.
It usually does.
Joker Jack that's gonna get his fortune told.
I mean, you could absolutely go see the fortune teller, but the fortune teller is not a game, I will state that.
Yeah.
That is the thing that, personally, I'd like you all to do at some point, but you can do it all separately if you wish.
Yeah.
I will state that to get a chance to win the prize, you have to be all together. You need to go to the games as a group.
Okay, so
And
do
everyone
we need
will
to roll initiative to see who goes first?
Yeah, actually that works. Roll initiative to see who gets to pick what you do first.
Well, Yulant's picking last.
Actually, instead of rolling initiative, just roll a straight D20, nothing added to it.
Oh,
That way it's fair.
Really?
No, come on,
Let us roll initiative.
Oh!
I rolled a 23.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled 20. Straight up 20.
What did
Straight
Klaus?
up D20.
What did Klaus roll?
And Klaus rolled a 16.
And Ariel rolled an 11.
I mean, if we're counting that as not an initiative roll and just a regular 20, I guess it would have. I guess it was a 20.
I think.
Wait, if we're rolling initiative, then I got a 21. If not, we're at 16. I don't know.
Okay, tell me what you have without your initiative bonus added. So just
20.
subtract 2.
Nat 20.
I have a nat
So you got a nat 20. He got a nat 20. Zell, what did you also roll a nat 20?
No, I got a 19.
Okay.
19.
Plus my
I got
plus 2. And I got 23.
So I got 16.
Okay.
But do we need to roll just the D20?
I mean, it's fine if subtracting the 2 is enough to give me the correct answer. So, with that in mind, we have 2 nat 20s. And they are Yulant and Joker Jack. You two decide how
Rock, paper, scissors.
you're going to settle it. If we were using initiative, yes, Zell would have won. I will acknowledge this. But
I'll initiative up with Joker Jack for the win.
You want to roll initiative with Joker Jack?
Yep.
Okay, roll initiative.
Okay.
Seems like second round. Yeah, fine. Let's roll initiative for this. Initiative is right there, dude.
Where?
Right here.
Very top.
Right there.
Right here.
Right beside your armor.
Okay.
Okay, Joker Jack got a 15.
Slightly disappointed because I got a 14.
Oh! All right, so Joker, do you want to go to the fortune telling or a game?
You guys really want to play poker? Really?
I want to play blackjack.
We need to play everything. So yeah.
You guys got to play everything. By the way, yes, this festival will probably be more than one episode, but that is perfectly fine.
All right. Let's go play blackjack.
All right. You guys make your way.
Mother.
You guys make your way over to a booth that's a little bit closer to the farms as you make your way down the road of this they've sort of made a pathway with the booths and everything to direct you towards everything, so you can essentially make a loop and see everything.
So it's pretty much like street fair.
Yeah, very much. It's very much like a street fair. That's very much the vibe that I'm going for. And you come across a tiny little booth where you see Elder Boris just sort of sitting, a bored smile on his face. His scythe leaning up against the booth. Wow. Good to see you all. I take it you're here for the contest?
Of course.
So, tell me. How was your poker face, boys? Okay. So, do we want to do this as everybody's rolling, or do we want to do this one person at a time against Elder Boris?
I think so. We might as well do it because at real blackjack you can do 4 against the dealer or 5 against the dealer. So, I mean,
okay. In that case, then you guys will get 3 tries at this.
Oh god.
We only have to win once.
All you have to do is win once, but you get 3 attempts. Here's how we're going to do this. Pull out your D20.
Sure, I'll go to that app instead.
Any dice roller you have is perfectly fine. I'm not going to complain. Pull out a D20. We are going to roll. Whatever you roll, that is your first card. Your job is to not go over 21.
Oh god.
Lovely.
So, everybody roll once, and then mark down what you got.
Yep.
Hey, I'm sorry. What was it? Somebody was at my door.
Okay. We're rolling a flat d20, nothing added to it.
Okay.
And then
that will be your
whatever you get, write it down.
Okay.
It's basically your card, and you can't bust 21.
Yes. And
Alright.
I know this would be easier if we could do cards, but since we're already recording and I do not have Roll20 up, I do not feel comfortable trying to get it set up right now, you know?
I mean,
I
I
don't-
can just deal out a blackjack hand and tell you what's where.
We could, but people would question our honesty.
That's true.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I trust
And
y'all.
I've seen someone do it like this before. It's
Okay.
a little. It's
I've
a
got
little.
mine rolled.
All right. So I'm gonna ask everyone what they rolled, and I'm going to ask everyone to be honest.
5.
6.
13.
Oh, good lord! You got a 7?
Yeah.
Okay, write down somewhere what you got. Elder Boris got a 3, and Steven can confirm that.
Yep. I see the gay dice has a 3.
All right. So Klaus has an 18. What did you get, Zell?
6.
And Yulant got a...
5.
Okay. So, I do believe you technically still have to roll, Klaus.
So you can hold. I mean, I could just see if you bust or if you beat me.
Yeah, you can.
I can hold, but if you get a 19, I lose. Like if you get a 19 or a 20, I lose.
I mean,
or you get 21.
you know what? I'll allow you to hold. Seeing as you did roll an 18.
Oh no, I rolled a 13. Sorry, I told you.
Okay.
You must have heard me. But I am gonna roll.
Okay.
Okay. So we all need to roll again?
Yes, roll again.
Okay.
Fuck, I busted.
You busted?
Hey, Coda, mind
Yeah.
doing a bit of quick math for me?
What's that?
It's 5 plus 16.
Holy
21.
crap!
21.
21!
Blackjack.
Bravo! No need to do another round. Elder Boris looks at your hand, Yulant. Looks up at you and says, "You've got the devil's luck, boy."
An umbro's luck for sure.
He puts his hand out to you.
I need you to know I'm shuffling a deck of cards as we speak.
I know. Believe me, if I had I wasn't sure if Daniel would be able to show up tonight, so I didn't have Roll20 open.
So we all need to win, right?
No, you only have to have one person win on your team.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy.
Congratulations, Yulant. He will hold his hand out to you.
And you as well, Elder Boris.
I assume
I
you
hope we get a chance to spar again in the future, by the way. In the future. Far, far in the future.
maybe he'll actually stand a chance. He shakes your hand.
Indeed.
And as he does, he slips a coin into your hand. It is a coin with a spade, a diamond, a heart, and a club on it with the number 21. That'll tell people that you won my game.
All right, then.
All
we
right.
get to move on, boys.
All right, and since Yulant was second in the roll-off, you get to pick the next game.
'Tis time to face what I assume is probably a giant zombie butler. But, you know.
All right, so you walk over to first house. And you see the simplest setup ever. There is a table, there are 2 chairs, in one of the chairs sits Gauche.
Yes.
And adjacent to that, under an umbrella, and drinking what can only be described as a fantasy Mai Tai,
Blood.
being fanned and watched over by the other members of the house, still dressed as butlers and maids, is Victoria. Hessick is also there. He appears to be playing referee for the table. And you see a man on the ground next to the chair for the competitor, and it looks like he's gripping his arm in pain. And Hessick looks like he's seen the face of God. Come to see my big man show off, have you, boys? Victoria.
Well, yes, mate.
Victoria looks over at you. I do have to warn you, he doesn't know his own strength.
There's no point in a party with a little risk.
I suppose that's true.
And broken bone.
Well then.
This is once again a game that only one of you has to win.
Would anyone mind if I were to take my turn first?
Yep.
By all means.
Go ahead.
Alrighty then.
Ariel's like, yeah, go. That's fine.
Klaus, you want to try this bottle I got earlier?
Sure.
You guys drink. That is some damn good liquor. Goes down smooth.
Yeah, Yulont will also take a shot of the highbrow shit.
You do. Reminds you of
And then
home.
sit at the table.
Reminds you of home.
Well, win or lose, I have a feeling this is going to suck. Put it there, big man.
He will put his huge arm on the table. He actually has to bend down so you can actually grip his hand.
Don't worry, boy. The healer's on standby.
Yulont will grip the edge of the table, line his hand up with his shoulder, lock his shoulder in, get ready to tug with his whole fucking body.
Dice ran away.
My die ran away. It hit the floor.
Gay dice.
Okay, so this is how this works. You are rolling athletics.
Athletics! Even better.
It is competing athletics checks.
Oh, God. How good is mine?
You guys better hope I not lose this, considering what number is currently on my screen.
Well, I have a +4 in athletic. I'm proficient in that.
Okay,
so.
that is a 17 before bonuses. What did you roll?
Full on or before bonuses?
Mine is before bonuses. I have not added anything yet.
Before bonuses, it's 15, but I am above a 17 right now.
So I don't have a stat block pulled up for Gauche. So I'm rolling straight rolls. He has proficiency in this. I'm going to put him at your level. You have a +2 in proficiency.
Okay.
So he has a 19. Can you beat a 19?
I have a 20.
You win the first one.
That was a 15 plus 5.
That's darn good. You manage to pull him closer to your side.
Is this a best 2 of 3 situation?
Huh? This is going to be a best of 3 situation, yes.
Okay, cool.
And if he gets really annoyed, you might be in trouble.
Right. So,
What did you roll?
Nat 20.
a dirty 20 again.
Oh.
Very,
I only
consistent.
rolled a 7. You want some unholy strength possibly
Like,
fear, for your own well-being, is giving you the power to push Ghost down. And then you feel something odd. You feel like you could possibly make him hit the table right now. You've won 2 out of 3. However, he won't let go. And then
Okay.
you feel him get bigger.
Oh.
A lot bigger.
Oh, no.
As Ghost reveals that, and as he gets bigger, his suit begins to tear in certain places, and you see carved into his skin giant runes.
Oh, shit.
Now, that's
Okay, well, if he's bringing out the transformation, can I do something equally thematic?
You absolutely can.
Can I grit my teeth, grin, and pop a Well of Darkness point for a bonus of your choosing?
Abso-frickin-lutely. I will give you the same thing I'm giving him. Advantage on the roll.
Oh, yay.
Did you nat 20?
Nope.
What'd you get?
A dirty 20.
23.
I have a 6. You launt. In a fight you shouldn't be able to win. You bring this man's hand down on the table!
Well, was a good shot, big man. But we've both got our own little tricks.
As you go to get up, he goes to grab you at front of your armor. Before he does, though, Victoria sticks her hand out from under the umbrella and grabs his the bottom of the shirt. We lose gracefully, darling. You see the rage in his eyes. He wants to murder you. He then captures his composure as he notices the sun starting to flake away at Victoria's skin, and he immediately pushes her hand back under the shadow and begins to chide her for doing that. Victoria will say, "You'll have to forgive him. He doesn't know his own strength, and he does love to show off for me." And she looks up at him. He looks down, slightly annoyed. But also, roll insight checks, everybody.
straight up
23 on Yulant's side.
Oh, they fucking.
Okay, cool. It's fine, they're both dead.
He is not, actually.
Oh, fuck.
You just made skin-to-skin contact with this man. He is warm and alive.
I am currently very cold, so that's fine.
Before that, you were... The first 2 rounds, you weren't. Victoria will grab a little pouch on her side, pull out a coin, and flick it to you. On it is a symbol that just reads, first.
Well, thank you.
Not a problem. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Ghost, darling, you were wonderful. I don't care that he won.
Right. Well, whose turn was it next?
It would be Zell's turn next.
My turn?
Yes.
Well, let's go shoot some arrows, shall we?
Alright. You approach second house, and as you do, you see there are actually 2 booths here. One is the archery field, where you see several targets set up. Waiting to be fired at. The other appears to be a dunk tank. And Danis is sitting in it, waiting for someone to actually drop him in, with the smuggest smile on his face. And you see...
Are balls a weapon with the thrown property?
Yes, they are thrown weapons. Yes, you can have proficiency with them if you have proficiency with dexterity.
But a normal throw is just
Yeah, they would be.
Isn't it?
You can roll strength or dexterity for trying to dunk Danis into the pool, if that is what you were asking.
Hell yeah. I just need to know how hard I can chuck this bitch. Anyway.
You also see, attempting to dunk him, standing on the ground, with the angriest face, the small gnome girl still dressed like a child, as she keeps throwing balls at the button and keeps missing. And then it's like, oh, you can do better than that.
And
oh, missed another one.
okay.
Oh, missed another one. I'm going to murder you.
Can Joker Jack just throw a ball?
Well, I have taken 2 turns so far. You folks feel free to try for.
Joker Jack just grab a ball.
I mean, so first, since it is Zell's turn, Zell can decide which one of the games he wants to do, and then Joker, if you want to go over and do the dunk tank, I will not stop you.
I'll let Joker do the dunk.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Joker, run over to dunk tank, and Dennis goes, well, hi there. Let's see if you can do better than the small fry. Yes, that would be it.
Okay.
You see her fuming. She is absolutely fuming.
And bro.
Joker, use guiding bolt.
Oh, I can do better.
Just hit dexterity.
And don't miss.
All right. Ooh.
That is a 4. You throw it and it misses.
It's like I act like I throw and just hit him in the head or something.
No, you just miss.
Yeah.
If you rolled a nat 1, I might have allowed that. Eleanor, because that was her name, looks up at you and says, you don't throw any better than I do!
Fine. It's fine. I just grab another ball and little spark hits it.
Are you gonna fire?
Yeah, with shock with guiding bolt on it.
No, you can't do that. Roll dexterity.
Fine.
You need guidance.
I don't know if he has that cantrip.
Nope.
He might.
I don't think. Okay. Oh, that's better. Fine.
Here's the worst part. As the ball goes flying, it hits the thing, and as the board falls out from under Danis, you watch as he quickly, and he puts his legs out so he doesn't fall in the water. Ha ha! It doesn't count if I don't hit the water.
Then he accidentally
cheat!
the balls.
Huh?
Then Danis gets hit in the nuts by a random ball that's flying.
Roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Yes, roll to hit.
Dex.
Dex, yep.
Dang it. Oh. Piece of junk. Come on. Nah, 10.
10.
This takes the whole new meaning to police brutality.
You hit him in the thigh. Ah!
Close enough.
Stop that!
I wonder who froze it. I wonder. Froze another ball.
Roll to hit.
Okay, come on.
By the way, it was you had to hit him at least one out of 3 tries. Now it's a free for all. You hit him in the other thigh. Ow! Stop that!
Klaus is gonna throw one now.
Roll.
13.
You hit him in the gut. Oh, that is rude.
On the ball on the end of the non-lethal arrow.
No.
So, am I the only one who hasn't taken a turn?
You are. Well, you and Ariel.
Joker Jack just one.
So just strength then?
Yes, it is a strength. It is strength. Yes.
Joker Jack just
16.
16 will do it. You hit him square in the nads, and he immediately falls into the dunking pool.
We win.
I think that, Dennis.
Okay, I'll admit that was a nice shot. And when I stop being numb below the waist, I will give you your coin. Oh! It's at this point that you see a halfling approach and say, "Nice shot. Good going there. We set this booth up every year for people to take their rage out at Dennis for, just being a prick the rest of the year."
I don't even really know the guy. I just thought it'd be funny to hit him in the nuts.
You're right about that.
I just want to throw balls at him.
I take it you're
But now,
here.
to try the range archery, or is that a whole different?
Oh no, it's right here along with the dunk tank. We do both because, well, one's a service to the community.
That's why I pitched in on that one.
As long as we get the coin. Say, my hand-eye coordination is actually rather poor. If I'll just wait here for the coin.
Perfectly all right.
I will take the coin if you don't mind.
No, what they're saying is who would like to be a part of the archery competition.
Nah. Nope.
People with better dexterity than me.
All right.
Ariel will also sort of step aside, like, nope, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Well, why not? Why not? I like doing challenges without using spells.
All right, so this is a 3-round tournament. The first DC you have to beat is 10.
Dexterity, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
And 11.
Okay. And Klaus, were you participating?
Yeah, I will. Because we've already got the coin, right? No matter what.
You can get 2
Yeah,
for...
the one
Okay.
for...
Okay. Oh, so there's one for this one too?
Yes, there is one for this one as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll do it. I rolled a 22.
Good lord. All right, each of you, Zell, both of your comrades hit higher than you on the bullseye. All of you passed the DC, though. In fact, Klaus gets incredibly close to hitting the bullseye.
Alice looks at Zell and says, "Maybe I should be the archer."
Maybe you should.
No, we need it here.
But
Next DC is 15.
all right, come on now. I've been rolling good, and then now I'm not rolling so good.
Klaus rolls a 20.
Good lord.
18
What'd you roll?
and 19.
All right. Joker Jack goes to fire, and yeah, misses.
Didn't have his arrow.
But Zell and Klaus, you both hit incredibly close to the same spot. But Klaus hit just a little bit higher.
Start.
All right. Third
Michigan.
shot.
Okay.
And just to be clear, you are rolling your longbow for this, right, Daniel?
No.
No.
Those rolls?
Your longbow was without your bonuses. I'm guessing you were rolling just plain dexterity. You
Yeah.
rolled I believe you had a 11 and then a 19.
Yes.
Which, with your bonus to hit with your longbow, I'm guessing those numbers are quite higher. But you know what? It's more interesting if we don't count those bonuses for the previous one, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, now, roll with your longbow. Klaus, roll dexterity.
Nat 20, baby. Woo!
I rolled
What'd you roll, Daniel? You were
25.
What?
you were disqualified. You missed on the second one, so you're out. Okay, so we have a nat 20 and a 25. What is your nat 20 total? Is it
23.
23? I'm going to say that the 25 wins because it is higher. However, Zell, you both hit the bullseye. Klaus's hit it first. Yours hit it better.
I'll take it.
Zell, you were declared the winner and are given the coin, which has a picture of an arrow stuck into a bullseye. And Yulant, you are handed the coin for the dunk tank eventually. And it is literally just a picture of a man with a panicked look on his face falling into water.
He does in the north.
All right.
I'd say we're doing pretty.
Dom, you still with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And so next up would be Klaus to pick a game. The remaining games are... Huh?
Fighting pit.
You want to go to the militia? Okay.
Yep.
I will say, on the way there, you pass by the church. And what you see is not a booth, but you see them rolling in, looks like decorations into the church, but like permanent decorations. It looks like, they're covered in tarps, so you can't actually see what they are, but they seem to be moving things into the church. You see Father Throm yelling at some workers who clearly wish they were at the festival. And you see Gleam attempting to get Father Throm to chill out.
If I throw a pebble, if nobody would notice, it would be me, right?
Ariel will say, do you really want to risk that?
Will be worth it.
I don't think so.
What do you guys think?
I think I'll have a drink.
Yolande, any thoughts?
I have Constitution. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm done.
Is that yes to a drink, or are you considering letting Joker throw a rock and risking him getting caught and then getting you all shocked?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody better stop, Joker.
Yeah,
What?
Don't throw the rock. They're saying don't throw the rock.
Joker,
Huh?
I say this is your best friend. Well, not your best friend, but your friend.
Yeah.
Throw the rock, and you will wear the dress.
You don't want to wear the dress, boss. You don't want to wear the dress.
My dear friend, you don't know what I've been through, dude. Who said I haven't worn the dress before?
Not this dress. It's bad. It's a nightmare. It's my ever living waking nightmare.
You're my waking every nightmare.
Put the rock down. And he flies away.
I will go sick and let him design your dress.
You monster. He's a bad designer. Let's put the rock down. There.
You eventually make your way to the militia, where you do see they have a sort of ring set up. Where they have sort of a ring set up, where people are fighting. There's a bit of a line, but you see that they have one of the guardsmen. He appears to be a half-orcish individual who seems to be wrecking house. It seems like he's taken out several individuals, and the guards are very confident in him. As you walk up, you immediately feel the glares from every member of the militia.
That walks up with a shitty grin on his face.
I'm used to it by this point.
What do you want? Says the half-orc in the ring.
We come here to roll around with you.
You think you can take me?
I think he
Maybe.
can.
Well,
I'm
considering
gonna-
this is one of our expertise.
I will say that Klaus picked this, so
I've got my money on my there, so.
Klaus, you ready to get in?
Klaus jumps in the ring.
Is this like a one-on-one thing, or is this a team fight?
It is a one-on-one thing.
One-on-one.
You each get an opportunity, but it is one-on-one.
You want to go outside? I don't know what she wants.
Go let her outside. Sorry, give us just a moment. Steven's letting the dog out.
Ninja.
All right.
Hey, if that heat is on in the hallway, unplug it, please.
It's not.
Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And as Klaus is getting into the ring, you actually see Abigail walk up to you guys. Gentlemen, and Ariel, I see you guys have found your way to our little fighting pit that we hold every year.
Yeah?
Is Klaus going up against Bruno there?
Yeah.
Indeed.
You think he'll be okay?
He'd be fine. Oh, wait, you mean the orc?
Probably.
Either way. Kick his ass, Klaus! Abigail calls out. Everyone glares at her. She holds up a middle finger.
Joker Jacket joins her.
Abigail already told you guys, they already don't like her. Alright.
All right. So it's
How
gonna
this
be a
works
full-on
is,
fight.
this is not a full-on fight, because that would take too long.
Oh,
However, it is a strength
Awesome.
or dexterity check of your choice, and all you have to do is win twice.
Yeah.
Okay. we're gonna go with dexterity. So go ahead and roll.
Yes. Go ahead and roll.
Fuck, that's really bad. 8.
Okay, he's gonna win that first one. Klaus, you go in. You go in for... Actually, no, you know what? You know wrestling. You know how Klaus would act. You tell me, what does Klaus do?
Klaus is going to try to wrap himself around him at first. Obviously, he gets pushed off.
Yeah, he sees what you're doing and realizes he should not let you get a hold of him, so he shoves you off and turns around, shoves you to the ground, and hits you and gives you a few solid punches to the chest. What do you want to do to retaliate?
Klaus, he's on his back.
Yes.
Klaus is going to. Damn, I don't know what that thing's called. You know where they jump up from their back? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Kip up.
Yeah. So Klaus is going to do that and get ready to go back in to try to grab him again. So roll again.
Yep.
That is a 17.
I rolled a 3. So you get behind him and you grab him, and what do you do to damage this man?
Klaus is going to suplex this motherfucker.
Oh no! Okay, this will be once again this will be his strength versus your dexterity. If you win this, you win this.
Okay. 16.
Okay. I got an 18.
Damn.
As you go to suplex him, he somehow manages to break you loose, shove you off, and flip you out of the fighting pit. Not so impressive now, are you, little whelp?
How does the grass taste, little man?
Taste great.
Alright, who's next?
Hell, I'll step in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it should be you. You have the higher dex.
Again, you can also roll strength for this.
I think I'm gonna
Oh,
roll
you
that.
want? Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll either. He was rolling strength because that's his highest. Basically, roll what's higher.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Zell, you're going up against this guy.
All right, let's do it.
Alright. What'd you get?
17.
17.
Ooh, he beats you by 1.
Jesus.
As Zell, you are a person who, while you can get up close, you are much more akin to long-range combat. As this man comes at you, grabs you, and shoves you to the ground. It is very clear he likes to keep his opponent down.
Is there anything to do to like reverse it?
You can roll again to see if you win the next round.
Do what?
You can see if you win the
You
next
just
round.
keep rolling.
You gotta keep
Yeah.
rolling.
Nat
Nat 20.
20.
He does not
24.
beat that. And guess what? I didn't mention this. Nat 20 counts as 2 wins in this.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yes, you automatically
That's
beat
a
him.
critical.
How do you dethrone this man?
Nice. How do I? Let's see. Are we? So I'm on the ground, right?
Yes, you are still on the ground. He has you down by the shoulders.
All right. So basically, I'm gonna do kind of, where you off your back.
Yep.
Except this, I'm gonna roll completely and flip him over, up, wait for him to stand up, and then I'm gonna run and drop kick him clear past them out of the ring.
Yes! You flip him over on his back, roll off. He starts to get up, and as he does, you come in with a drop kick, and he is thrown from the fight pit.
Where's all that now, sweetheart?
Is he on his back?
Yes.
Klaus is gonna run up and say, "You just got knocked the fuck out."
Patrick. Look at the video and memes. You specifically.
Did you post the "How does the grass taste, little man" video?
Yes.
Everyone should look at that event at some point. It's hilarious. How does the grass taste, little man? Ah! Clang! The funny thing is that was not an actual match. That was
demonstration.
It was a demonstration.
Those two are very good friends.
I'm sure, but at the same time, that had to hurt.
Yeah, well, you caught a metal shield boss to the side of your fucking great helmet, so.
Abigail will go, bravo! Oh, that was wonderful.
Thank
You
you, man.
guys won, which means, and she will put her hand in a bag on her waist that you see on no one else here and hand you the coin. I was given this bag because they knew if they didn't give it to me, then the people who were from that 3 houses wouldn't get them if they won.
Sounds right.
She hands you a coin, which is just an image of a fist.
No middle finger. That's.
Ariel has been very quiet throughout these competitions.
She really has.
But she also she roll. No, you don't have to roll perception. As you guys look over at her, she's got a very big dumb smile on her face. As she's kind of trying to hold back laughter.
Lay out, child. Lay out.
As she's looking at Klaus just standing over this babbling half-orc. And it's at this point, you all realize you've never heard her laugh.
Huh.
And you don't think she's laughed very often. Because it sounds a little creaky. Maybe a little bit creepy, but she has this big smile on her face and seems to be enjoying herself.
Oh, you poor child.
And it is now her turn to pick a game.
But before we leave, I am going to be a good sport. I'm going to go pick the dude up off his back.
You go to pick him up, he smacks your hand away. And he growls and grumbles the entire time he gets to his feet and walks back to the fight pit.
Sore loser.
Yeah. Be a bitch, that's fine.
I will state, you do not see Herkin anywhere.
I really thought that's who we were going to be fighting in the pit.
Right.
I
thought that's who was.
considered it! I considered it!
That Joker Jack will jump in.
Then it would have had group fight.
That would have turned into a group fight. That's why I didn't do it. All right. So, because it is...
Also, we would have lost.
Because it is Ariel's turn, I'm going to list off what is remaining. 3-legged race, potion making contest, blacksmithing contest, iron stomach contest, find the gold, and yeah, that's it.
I really want to do the iron stomach before we end, so.
Ariel will go, yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's go see what Mirabelle has for us.
Let's see what Klaus can eat.
I was going to say, this sounds like a good time.
You know what's really funny? Is Klaus was bested me at shooting.
I know. And then
fighting.
Yeah, that is fair. You did. It's kind of even.
And I'm out. And the best part, I'll drink all of you.
Maybe we should just swap classes.
I don't recommend it.
No,
No.
All right. So you guys walk to the Knight Errant Tavern, which is closed. Actually, before you leave, Abigail will actually stop you guys and say, hey, before the night ends, I recommend you go by my sister's fortune-telling wagon. Anything?
I believe.
You guys all went
Eventually.
quiet.
I'm sorry. You lagged for me. I didn't hear.
She said, before the night ends, I recommend you guys stop by my sister's fortune-telling wagon. It's not often she comes to town, and she's very good at what she does.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
A little bit later, though. Don't bother yourselves with it now. Fortunes are always fun when you get them last, right?
Right?
Until then, y'all have a lovely night. It's about halfway through. It's getting later in the day at this point. You guys have been doing this for a few hours now. You know, walking around, doing stuff. And you come upon the knight errant, and you see Mirabelle with this long table set out, and individuals eating and eating and eating. People bowing out because they can't take it. And she looks up and says, "Oh, well, hello there. Look who dropped in. Would y'all like to take part in the Iron Stomach Contest?"
Why the hell not?
Hang on,
Klaus,
All are welcome to take part, but only the brave survive.
All right, so let me study just a little bit. Who wants to hit this? Zell pulls out his pipe.
which court?
Whichever one's better.
Fair enough. You lot will hit it for the munchies.
That's exactly.
Of course.
Klaus doesn't need it for the munchies.
Klaus
Klaus
fucking
is the munchies.
Ariel will
It's-
actually hold her hand out for the pipe.
You're full of
Not
Not the child.
I mean, I want to help, and I don't eat a whole lot, so maybe this will help. I'm gonna roll.
Oh, it'll,
I don't feel like
Yeah.
this is a. I don't feel like this is a eating a whole lot. I feel like this is gonna be disgusting shit.
That's
She rolls a
fine,
10. She coughs a little bit, but it's clear she's never done that before. That is potent.
It's a little stout, yeah.
Is my nose supposed to burn?
Yeah.
Did you through your nose?
Was I not supposed to?
No.
No,
I mean,
she
only if you're an orc or a minotaur.
she will hand you the pipe back.
Or dwarf.
She's got some tears. She's got a little bit of tears in her eyes, and she's coughing a bit, but she's good.
Still pats her on.
You do that, and she coughs more. All right, this is going to be Constitution, and as she brings out the first plate, they raise the cloches off of it, and you see, Klaus, it's a baked version of that potato apple thing you ate.
Joker Jack is in the crowd watching.
You're not going to take part? Okay. Okay, so Zell is taking part, Yulant is taking part, Klaus is taking part, and Ariel is taking part.
Do we get a munchie bonus?
I will give you a munchie bonus. Yes. I'll say the bonus. I'll give you a +2.
Okay.
That.
Are these con saves?
Yes, this is in fact a con save. I will say this one is not very high.
And these are specifically saves.
Yes.
Okay.
This one's not very high. It is
Shit,
it is the safest thing on the menu.
Do I still roll with it?
24.
I'm going. Yes, Klaus, you will roll with advantage for this.
Do I roll?
No, you will have a +2 like Yulant does.
But what if I'm improficient?
So
You
what
get
do we
your
need
you
to
get
pass?
your proficiency bonus. You get your proficiency in Constitution and the +2.
So I get a Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, see? Alright, so, what did Klaus get?
8.
You're good. This is the easiest one. The DC
Okay.
on this is a 5.
Okay.
Me
It
and Klaus
is-
are on the same thing.
It is a very simple, delicate thing. It's enjoyable. It's lovely. And she's like, alright, time to take off the baby gloves. Pulls up the cloche, and you see it is a bowl of soup and noodles. And it is bright red. It is practically glowing.
Does my armor have any effect on this?
You know what? Roll me Arcana, and if you roll a 15 or higher, I'll say yes.
So a flat intelligence got you.
All of us are just Elon.
Just Ulant, because he's got the fire armor.
Unfortunately, that is a 12.
Okay, so
I should-
no.
Is it too
That
late to
would
drink?
have been funny.
If you wanna use up a fire resistance potion on this, be my guest. But remember, those things are expensive.
But I want to learn how to make them.
All right, so all right. The DC on this is 10.
Klaus rolled 17.
Okay.
I'm lucky I dropped out.
Get Zell's out.
What did you roll?
Fucking 7. Well, that's a 9. With
Ariel Ariel is still in. She got a 16. What did Ulant get?
Sorry, con save. I'm in the midst of character creation. That's another 24.
Right.
Oh, wait, that's a nat 20. Never mind.
Good lord. Good lord.
I rolled that.
All right. Zell, you dig into this with your fellow competitors, but you can't make it through. Your lips go numb. Your mouth is on fire. There are tears streaming from your eyes. You have to bow out.
Dang.
All right. I will say this. This is the last.
My money.
Huh?
I said my money was on Clapsy.
All right. This one is a 15.
Ooh.
Can I make a side bet with like one of the other people standing by watching?
I mean, yeah, you could.
I fail.
What'd you get?
13.
Both of mine were 19 and 17, so.
Oh, good lord. All right, let's see how Ariel does. Oh, wow, she hits it right on. So what is put out before you is, it looks like a very large acorn, but as you go to bite into it, your teeth curl. It is the sweetest thing you have ever bitten into. You feel yourself getting cavities as you are eating it.
Klaus eats the whole thing.
Of course he does. Ariel is like, she's hating it. It's very clear. Sweet things are not her thing. She does not look happy about it. She actually looked kind of happy about the spicy soup. That didn't seem to bother her as much. You bite into this. No. You put it down. You can't.
This is an abomination,
Yes, exactly.
and it must be purged.
All right, congratulations. You've won. Mirabelle says, congratulations, dearies. You've successfully completed my challenge. You get the coin. However, if you would like a chance at a special prize, I do have a fourth challenge. You get the coin no matter what. But would you like to take a chance at at another prize?
Can I get back in on this?
Yeah, I will say anyone's welcome to get back in on this one.
Joker, you can't get back in. You ain't even been in the first place.
That's what I said.
Ariel will look at Klaus. What does Klaus want to do?
Klaus is gonna do it.
Klaus is gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it with Klaus.
Ariel will also do it with Klaus. You want back in?
Ah, screw it.
All right. You all sit back down, and a big plate is put in front of each of you. And she lifts it up, and it is a combination of all three things you just ate.
Oh.
It is savory, it is sweet, it is spicy. It doesn't make any sense, but it's directly in front of you. Roll. The DC is 20.
23.
You're kidding me.
19
And it's
plus
got-
4.
Good lord.
Well, I'm glad y'all did it because I failed.
I failed.
Ariel also fails. She starts eating it, and her face goes through all 5 stages of grief.
I regret my decision.
She bites into it. She goes through denial that this is in her mouth. She gets angry. She gets angry that it's in her mouth. She starts to try and swallow. It won't go down. She prays. Bargaining. She starts to cry. And it finally goes down, and she breathes a sigh, and then she shoves the bowl away. Yulant, however, your tongue is so numb from that sweet thing that you just ate that you don't taste any of this. It goes down smooth. It tastes like nothing, which is good, because you can't imagine this tastes good at all.
Especially considering I can see all the people around me gagging their hearts out.
Bravo, Mr. Druso!
Yes, well, it
That's
didn't taste much of anything. But I think I might have your entire challenge to thank for that one.
I do try. Here is your lovely prize, and she holds out to you a necklace.
Alright.
This is a necklace of the Golden Glutton.
Okay.
It gives you advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Oh,
I was about to give you something.
okay, hold on.
It
I'm
does
making that.
It does require attunement.
Am I currently attuned to anything?
I think the armor of fire resistance requires attunement.
How many things can you attune at once?
3.
So that's 2.
Yes, you currently have 2 slots taken up. I will double check the armor of fire resistance later, but I'm pretty sure it also requires attunement.
So, Necklace of the Golden Glutton.
Yes, Necklace of the Golden Glutton. Which you, being that you spent a lot of time in Kenaval, would know that the Golden Glutton is a name of one of what is known as the 3 guilds, which are the oldest courier guilds to currently exist in the entire world. They have been around since the Fourth Kingdom, aka the Endless War. They're considered the original courier companies.
Would this be a wondrous item?
Yes, it is in fact a wondrous item. It is a
Okay.
homebrewed wondrous item, but it is a wondrous item.
And it was advantage?
Yes, it is advantage on Constitution saving throws, and it requires attunement because that is advantage on any Constitution saving throw. I might fine-tune it later to limit how often you can use it, but as of right now, it is just an anytime use item.
So what is attunement?
Basically, it keeps you from having too many really powerful magic items equipped at one time.
Okay.
All right, and as
So, for instance, I can get one more thing because I'm currently wearing the necklace and the armor, but I can't wear any more than that.
yeah, basically, you can carry as many magic items as you can carry. You just can't use all of them if they require attunement. There are, of course, magic items that don't need them. For example, your arrows don't require attunement. The Horn of Alarm, I don't think, requires attunement. Yeah, it's like, but like the Armor of Fire Resistance, that's a really powerful item because it literally halves all of one specific type of damage. That's really good. Especially at low levels. But then again, I'm also throwing you guys at freaking devils and demons. I had to give you something. Alright, as you guys walk away from Mirabelle, her waving you on, I ask, how's everyone feeling right now?
I mean, I'm fine.
I'm good.
Patrick, how are you?
Like, how's Klaus feeling? Or
No, how are you feeling? Because we are almost at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I'd like to stop soon.
I'm good with stopping soon. Honestly, I think this is a good stopping. I think this is a good stopping spot because you guys have,
couple more things.
Yeah. Oh, you were also given a coin that is a picture of a. It has a picture of a bowl of soup with little heat lines coming off of it. The last things you have are the three-legged race, the potion making contest, the blacksmithing contest, and the find the gold contest.
So we got what, 4 left?
Yes, you have 4 competitions left. And then fortune telling, and then I'm guessing you're gonna go by the Lucky Griffin.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will do my best to find the picture I have of Quincy so I can show you guys what he looks like. Dom and Steven already know what he looks like because they know who Quincy is. Quincy is a TikToker.
Yeah.
Quincy is a TikToker who runs a fantasy tavern for his TikTok channel. That's sort of his thing. And he put out a document so that people could use him in their games if they wanted to. But yes, as the day continues on, and you guys leave Mirabelle with 4 more competitions left, and a night of merriment and joy, laughter coming from Ariel, a thing that you had never heard before, and is a pleasant sign of that. Though she has a multitude of problems going on in her head all at once, she can still find joy in these small little moments with you guys. And with that, we will end our session for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was
Good.
We good to try this again next week, or do we need to get the backup game ready?
I'll be ready.
I should be ready next week. I think I've got this thing somewhat figured out.
All right. You too, Dom?
I'm always just kind of here.
I know. I gotta ask, though.
I'll see you guys later. I gotta run to the bathroom.
All right. I'm gonna... Let's... Oop. All
Hey,
right. Let's go ahead and sign off. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you always know when I post new videos. I'm sorry this took so long. It was a great time, and I hope you'll be back for the next episode, and I hope you'll be back for the beginning of the first Spotlight episode.
This will be interesting.
This is going to be a fun time. Thank you guys so much, and all I can say is I'll see you again later, and Goodbye!
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
And cut.